Hi everyone, and welcome to another show of the $1 million Chance of a Lifetime. I'd like to introduce two friends of mine who were rejected from the Toon Patrol. This weasel with the mechanic outfit is Flasher, and this weasel with the blue newsboy cap and old-fashioned janitor clothes is Sleazy. They'll be guarding the money throughout the show and have a fun time here. So thanks Flasher and thanks Sleazy. Okay, because we're now ready to play another fun episode. We have a couple who are now on their second day to $1 million, and they are facing another couple today. So here they are. First, our champion, and returning for their second step. They're both from the Killer Bass, Geoff and Bridgette. And their opponents, they're also from the Killer Bass, Katie and Sadie. So here are our two couples right here right now. Geoff and Bridgette, and Katie and Sadie. Hello again, Geoff and Bridgette. Yes, sirree. And hello for the first time to the show's famous female couple, Katie and Sadie. Yeah, E is your favorite cheer. Now, before we start the game, I'd like to ask you one simple question about if you win $1 million. Bridgette, since we heard Geoff about throwing his own party and creating his own party pizza business, what would you like to do if you win $1 million with him? Anything you want to do? Oh, you want to buy a mansion on the beaches of British Columbia's Pacific coast and also start your own surfing academy, just like Geoff's idea of his own party pizza place. Let's hope that happens soon. And Katie and Sadie, what would you like to do if both of you two win $1 million? Anything good and fun for you two? Well, because your families are neighbors, you want to be roommates in your own dormitory while you're in college and buy your family's newer and bigger houses. Yes, I know that, and you want to be BFMFFs, best female million friends forever. Now, to win $1 million here, you must win the $1 million round at the end of each show in 3 straight days, and you will join the other couples who just won $1 million. Let's start the game with round numero uno. Who wants to play for your team? Okay, Geoff's in again. And what about you, girls? And Katie's in. Alright, Bridgette and Sadie, wish your partners good luck and take your seats behind you. Okay, Geoff and Katie, let's get started! Everybody's at their podiums, so here's how we play the game. You have to solve a word puzzle on the screen in front of you. In order to do that, you have to solve some clues that fit into the puzzle. When they appear on the screen like this one, they'll place one letter into one space at a time, but they can't place the last letter. You know what they are, just hit your buzzers and call it out. The first player to solve the clues earns the money and choose 2 letters on our keyboard and solve the puzzle. Now in round 1, the clues and the letters are $250 apiece. They'll go into the puzzle bank, and mostly whoever solves the puzzles wins the money. The team who finishes with the most money wins the game and plays the $1 million round. Now let's show the first puzzle. It's got 2 words, just 2 words. Here's the first $250 clue, and it's got 9 letters, and here they come. R, R, S, S, T, U, P, Geoff. Superstar, right. You've got the first clue and $250 for that. Before we go to the puzzle, we need to look at the keyboard first. These letters remain lit are in play for this puzzle. And one more thing, you two. The star key is lit. That means there's a punctuation mark in this puzzle. Because it's very safe, just play it exactly as the same with these other lighted keys. You got it, you two? Good. But there's one unsafe letter which never goes into the puzzle, and that is the miserable stinger. Everybody watching at home had the right to boo because they all know what it is except Geoff and Katie. If either one of you pick it, you lose your turn and your chance to solve the puzzle. Alright, Geoff, whenever you're ready, up to the board and choose your first letter, and let's start filling in the first puzzle. Okay, the star gives you an apostrophe. Great start, Geoff. Choose your second letter. One E and two E's. And luckily no stinger this time for you, Geoff. $750 in the puzzle bank, and the first clue is Superstar. Can you solve the puzzle now, Geoff? Alright, Geoff, if you can't solve it yet, you can do that by solving the second $250 clue. It has 2 words, 4 letters, and 3 letters for 7 letters, and go! T L G A Y. Geoff? Yeah, Geoff, tall guy. So another clue for you and another shot at the puzzle. Hit your first letter on the keyboard and watch out for the stinger. It's still there. One A and 2 A's. Very good, Geoff. $1,500 in the puzzle bank. Hit your second letter. You got 1 and 2 and 3 L's. There's $2,000 in the bank, and the 2 clues are Superstar and Tall Guy. Can you solve the puzzle now, Geoff? Alright, Geoff, you can get it if you get the third clue. It's got 6 letters, and go. R P A. Geoff? Rapper is right, because that A came up, so you have another chance at the clue. So you have another chance at the board, and hit your first letter. Just look them over, and let's see if you hit the right ones. There's 1 O for the first letter of the second word. Hit your second letter, Geoff. And 1 S for the first letter of the first word. $2,500 in the puzzle bank, and your 3 clues are Superstar, Tall Guy, and Rapper. Solve the puzzle, Geoff. You got it, Geoff. Shaquille O'Neal, and the money is yours. So let's look at the scores right now. Geoff and Bridgette have $3,250, and Katie and Sadie have not yet to score. But you can get on the board, girls, because we're playing round 2 next. The values double to $500 for each clue and letter of the next puzzle, and the teams will be switching players. When we come back, Bridgette and Sadie will be playing round 2. We'll be right back. Welcome to round 2 of our show, and our teams just switched players. It's Bridgette versus Sadie, and the values are $500 for each clue and letter of this puzzle. Here it is on the screen, and it has 2 words. And here's the first clue. It has 9 letters, and here we go. M N E M U T S-A. Sadie. Right, amusement. Since you've got the first clue, you've got the first shot at the puzzle. But first, let's look at the keyboard. Now these remaining lit letters are in play for our second puzzle, and also one of them is the brutal stinger. If one of you girls pick it, you'll lose your turn, so stay away from it. Okay, Sadie, walk up to the keyboard and hit any letter you want. Great letters, Sadie. 1 E, 2 E's, and 3 E's. Excellent choice, and 1,500 in the puzzle bank. Hit your second letter. And there's your S. Your first clue is amusement and $2,000 in the puzzle bank. Solve the puzzle, Sadie. Okay, if no is your answer, then you can put in more letters and more money on our second clue. It has 6 letters, and go. O, O, D, N, W. Bridgette. Wooden is correct. You have your first clue and your first chance at the puzzle. Look at the letters on the keyboard. Hit your first letter and don't choose the stinger because it's still there. One safe N for 2,500 in the puzzle bank. Hit your second letter, Bridgette. You got 1 O, 2 O's, and 3 O's, and still no stinger yet. The first 2 clues are amusement and wooden, and the puzzle bank is at $4,000. Can you solve the puzzle, Bridgette? Time ran out on you, Bridgette. I know you can't solve the puzzle yet, but you can do it by solving our third $500 clue. It also has 6 letters. And go. S, T, M, R, Sadie. Oh, well, it could be storms, you know, but that's not what we're looking for. So, Bridgette, because there are 2 spaces left, we have to place just 1 letter, and you have 3 seconds to buzz in and 5 seconds to solve. So here it comes, and it's a Y. Yes, stormy is what we're looking for. You have another chance at the puzzle, so hit any letter you want at the board, look them over, and the stinger is still there. One R, 2 R's, and 3 R's, Bridgette, or 5,500 in the bank. Hit your second letter. There's 1 C, 2 C's, and 3 C's for a huge $7,000 in the puzzle bank. Your 3 clues are amusement, wooden, and stormy. Solve the puzzle, Bridgette. Yes, sirree, Bridgette, and with the $7,000 from the puzzle bank, you and Geoff are way ahead of Katie and Sadie with $11,250. Now listen up, everyone. The game is still not over, because right after we take our next break, we're going to play round 3. So each clue and the letter in that round are valued at $1,000 each. So Katie and Sadie, you have serious catching up to do if you want to win. Don't forget, the teams must choose their players on who's going to play. Geoff and Bridgette, who wants to play round 3? Okay, Geoff wants to play again. And how about you 2 girls? So Sadie wants to play because she's the smartest of the pair. So folks, it'll be Geoff and Sadie in round 3, and we'll do it right after we take this break. Welcome back to our show, and we're playing round 3, the most important round of the show. Both teams just chose their players, and it's Geoff and Sadie now. Now, Geoff, you and Bridgette are going for your second step to $1 million today, and Katie and Sadie are going for their first step. So, girls, you have to scramble big time to win the game because the clues and the letters are worth $1,000 each for this puzzle. Okay? Okay. So, let's look at the puzzle on the screen now. It has 4 words. It's a big one. That means big money. And here's the first $1,000 clue, and it has 7 letters. And here we go. T, F, D, D, R. Sadie? Ooh, not quite, Sadie. So another mistake from you, Sadie, equals a free shot for you, Geoff. But we'll give you just 1 letter, and you have 3 seconds to buzz in and 5 seconds to solve. And here's the second to last letter, and it's an A. Right, drafted. So you got $1,000 for the first clue and the first crack at the puzzle. But we need to look at the keyboard first. These letters remain lit are in play for this puzzle, and one of them is the wrong letter, and that is the stinger. So here it is. You choose it, you lose your turn. Pure and simple. Alright, Geoff, you may go to the board now and pick your first letter, please. There's 1 E. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 E's. Yeah, Geoff, you put in $6,000 in the puzzle bank already, and if you want to put in more money, hit your second letter, please. One T and 2 T's for $8,000 in the puzzle bank, and the first clue is drafted. Now, Geoff, if you solve the puzzle now, you and Bridgette will win the game. Can you do it? Okay, Geoff, if you can't do it now, then you can get another chance while we're still playing. Here's our second $1,000 clue. It has 9 letters, and go. N, N, M, S, U, A, U. Geoff? Unanimous is right, Geoff. You've got another $1,000 and another chance at the puzzle. Just look at the keys again, the stinger is still there, and hit another letter on the board. You got 1 N, and another, and another, and another. You brought the puzzle bank up to $12,000. Hit another letter, Geoff. You got a C, and another. $14,000 in the puzzle bank, and the 2 clues are drafted and unanimous. Can you solve the puzzle to win the game, Geoff? Ooh, not enough letters for you to do it. Anyway, the money will keep on rolling while we're still playing on. Here's the third clue. It's got 10 letters, and go. T, R, S, N, G, S, U, Geoff. You're right, signatures. So another clue for you, Geoff, and another chance at the puzzle. Look at the keys over again, hit your first letter. There's a D, and 2 D's, and 3 D's. $17,000 in the puzzle bank. Hit your second letter, Geoff. There's 1 I and 2 I's. $19,000 in the puzzle bank, Geoff, and your 3 clues are drafted, unanimous, and signatures. Can you solve the puzzle to win the game? You got it, Geoff, and you and Bridgette just won the game. Congratulations, Geoff and Bridgette. You are going for your second step towards $1 million right now. I'll talk to you two about that in a moment. I'm so sorry, Katie and Sadie. You just ran into a couple of good players today, but your friendship is still not over yet. The good news is we'll see you again for another chance at the $1 million, so you don't have to give up yet. Yeah, see you later, girls. So, Geoff and Bridgette, you won $33,250 today. We're going to add that to your winnings. We're going to add that to the $23,000 you just won from the last show. And you have a new grand total of $56,250. You'll be playing the $1 million round soon. Now, I want you to relax because we're taking another break right now. When we come back, Geoff and Bridgette will go on and finish their second day towards $1 million. So we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned as Geoff and Bridgette take their second step towards our richest prize, $1 million. Welcome back to the $1 million chance of a lifetime with me and Geoff and Bridgette here. They are now playing the $1 million bonus round and willing to complete their second step towards $1 million. Now before we go on, George Gray will review some of the prizes of the $1 million grand prize if you get one step closer from it. George, tell them what they are. Right, Disco. You and your families can win 2 brand new cars. This 2021 Lexus RX luxury crossover and this 2021 Chevrolet Silverado, both equipped with Bluetooth, Sirius XM satellite radio, GPS navigational system, and free California admission. But that's not all. You can also win this whole outdoor spa package. It includes this portable jacuzzi, this outdoor kitchen island, this set of outdoor furniture, and this whole gazebo, all from Lowe's, plus more fabulous prizes. Good luck, Geoff and Bridgette. Back to you, Disco. Thank you very much, George. And one more thing before we start the bonus round here. Geoff, you really like to have the outdoor spa package because you love to throw and host pool parties at home. Yeah, I thought so. And Bridgette, you can use that jacuzzi before and after you go surfing and swimming in the Pacific, right? Yeah, right. Well, those ideas can become realities if you win them all. Now, let's start the $1 million round, and you two know what the rules are from the last time. We'll show you 3 categories on the screen, and you choose just one that you both know best together. You must solve 6 items that fit into your category, and you have 60 seconds to do that. We'll put one letter into one blank at a time, and if you know what it is, just call it out, and we'll proceed to the next item. If you get all 6 items within 60 seconds or less, you will finish your second day to $1 million. Okay, let's look at the screen and find out what are the 3 categories we have for today. We've got at the bakery. Those are baked goods you find and buy at a bakery. Latin dances. Those are dances from Latin America, which is Central and South America. And water sports. Those are sports and activities you play and do in the water. I'll give you plenty of time to talk them over. Okay, because you made up your minds, what is your category? Water sports. Alright, that is your choice. And I need to say one more thing before we begin. Don't you wait for too many letters on one item because you have 60 seconds to get them all, or else you won't be able to make it. Alright, the isolation booth is now ready for you from behind. So Sleazy, please send Geoff and Bridgette into the booth right now. So because you're already in there, can you hear me now, right? Good. It's time to finish your second day of your trip to $1 million. Remember, your category is water sports, and you must solve all 6 of them in 60 seconds. Alright, the clock is set, and the first item is now in place. Ready, and go! I. Swimming is 1. Next. N. E. A. C. Next. 2 words. E. N. I. S. J. 3. Next. A. N. S. R. L. A. P. Parasailing is 4. Next. 2 words. T. A. L. R. O. P. 5. One more. G. R. Yes, and you got them all with 14 seconds left. Okay, Flasher, you may let them out now. Way to go, you two. That was fantastic. All because you're a surfer, Bridgette. You know some of your water sports, right? I'm so happy to hear that. Now, because you won the $1 million bonus round, on your second day, Sleazy and I will give you two a cash prize you might take home with you. Inside that gray case is $50,000 in cash. Now, who would like to hold it for a moment? Okay, Bridgette will hold it, all because she had chosen water sports. Get it. Now, before you want to take it home with you, I'd like to say a few things to make up your decision. Now, like I said, you have to win that $1 million bonus round 3 days in a row to win the grand prize of $1 million. However, the categories on the show could be a little more easier or a little more difficult if you continue to play on. Now, here's the biggest decision of your lives. You can either take the case of $50,000 home and leave here undefeated with your winnings of $106,250, or you can trade it in and play on your next show for your third and final day of your biggest adventure to $1 million. Your thinking time starts now. Okay, time's up. What is your very final choice, you two? Okay, you're coming back and going for the million. Alright, all I need is that $50,000 case, and we'll see you again on our next show for you two to win $1 million. Alright, folks, that's it for our show for now. On our next show, we'll have Geoff and Bridgette playing against another couple, and they will try to be our second couple to win $1 million. This is Disco Weasel 1977 saying goodbye, and thanks for watching the $1 million chance of a lifetime. Bye-bye. The members of the studio audience of our show will receive free gift certificates from their participating Taco Bell restaurants. Taco Bell, gotta live Mops. A 3-year supply of Campbell's soup. Campbell's soup is good. Free gift certificates from their participating JCPenney department stores. Joy, Comfort, Peace, JCPenney. Free gift certificates from their participating Lowe's retail stores. Lowe's, do it right for less.